This is a very wonderful and enchanting sight that one can see when walking around the beautiful lakes and ponds of Sri Lanka. You must have seen this wonderful bird walking very lightly on lotus petals and leaves, as if walking on the surface of water, because it walks so gracefully on aquatic plants. It is called lily trotter or Jacana in English. However, in our Sinhala vernacular, as well as in ornithology, it is called Savulpada wilhinia, or commonly Vilhinia. What you are seeing is the most beautiful time in the life of this bird. That is its breeding season. During this time, the appearance of the falcon changes completely. Its tail becomes wonderfully long, resembling the tail of a falcon or a falcon. That is why it is called the falcon-tailed falcon. During this time, the head and front of the neck are milky white. The back of the neck is a very attractive golden yellow. The rest of the body is dark brown and black. But this beauty does not last forever. After the breeding season is over, the long tail falls off. Instead of the dark black color of the body, light brown and white are the most prominent colors. When we look at the hawk, we can see another unique thing. That is its feet. Its toes and claws are very long compared to the size of its body. Nature has given them such long toes for a very valuable function. When walking on aquatic plants like lotus leaves and oleander leaves, the weight of the bird's entire body is distributed evenly across these long toes. That is why, no matter how much it walks, that delicate lotus leaf does not sink in the water. The main food of this wonderful bird is aquatic insects, worms and snails found in the lake. They also eat the seeds of aquatic plants. The falcon is very good at finding food. Sometimes, to catch insects hidden on the underside of a lotus leaf, they turn the lotus leaf over with their beak. That's how cunning they are. Although they move very easily and freely on the surface of the lake, they are very attentive to their surroundings. If they sense any danger or threat, they do not hesitate to immediately fly to a safe area in the middle of the lake. Also, the sound they make is very strange. The sound they make is like a cat's meowing meow-like call. Now, let's see what is the most unique and amazing secret of nature, which is unique to this bird. That is their breeding pattern, or family life. We usually see in the bird world an environment where the male is strong and prominent, and the female guards the eggs. But in the world of vultures, the complete opposite happens. This is scientifically called reverse sex role or polyandry. The female of this species is larger than the male and is very strong. It is this female who separates her own territory in the lake and rules it. She is not limited to just one male. She joins with several males in her territory. The male builds wonderful nests that float on lotus leaves. The female comes and lays her eggs in the nest. But surprisingly, once the eggs are laid, the female does not look after them. She leaves the nest and goes to find another male. What happens to the eggs? That is where the male's amazing dedication begins. Even if his partner leaves him, the male begins to incubate the eggs alone. After guarding the eggs and hatching the chicks, only this male feeds them with love and care until they are ready to fly. It is very rare to see fathers who make such extraordinary dedication in the animal world. Not only in Sri Lanka, this Savulpada vilhinia is a bird that can be seen in many countries in the Asian region. They live in many Southeast Asian countries such as India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, as well as Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and China. If you look at their migratory behavior, it is very interesting. The falcons that live in warm countries like Sri Lanka and India usually behave like resident birds living in the same area throughout the year. However, the falcons that live in cold regions like China and the Himalayan foothills migrate to South Asian countries to escape the severe cold when the winter sets in. Not only that, but during the droughts when the tanks dry up in our country, they travel short distances within the country in search of other tanks that are full of water and lotuses. This beautiful bird is most commonly seen in Sri Lanka near the tanks, lakes and swamps in the dry lowland zone. They can be seen especially in the tanks around Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, Hambantota, as well as the Kumana and Yala national parks. Also, even in the wet zone, they live in areas with lakes where lotus and oleander are abundant. Such wonderful creations in nature bring great beauty and balance to the ecosystem of our country. The drying up of lakes and the destruction of aquatic plants due to the accumulation of chemicals have become the main reasons for the loss of their habitats. It is the responsibility of all of us who love the environment to protect these beautiful animals. We will come to you again with Earth Whispers with Sri Lanka, with such unseen aspects of nature and wonderful information. Those of you who love the environment, subscribe to our channel and stay with us. Have a nice day.